Audio Jungle.
Pickaform is the easiest platform to recreate your business processes using the natively integrated workflow engine. A workflow can be used to define your sales pipeline, the validation of a purchase request, the validation of an application for a job offer, and so on. In this example, we'll take an incident form and create a workflow to handle that incident. The first step is to activate the workflow feature on our incident form, and for that, let's go to the Actions menu, then to Features of the form. Activate the workflow feature and see that our form has an additional tab. Let's click on this tab. We see that the workflow is not yet configured. In Pickaform, a workflow is simply a succession of steps where actors can make decisions. Let's add the first workflow step. This opens the workflow design environment. I'm going to name the first step Declaration of the Incident. To add a step to the workflow, click on Add a Workflow Step. This step will be dedicated to analyzing the incident, so I call it Analysis. If the incident is too complex to solve, it would be interesting to add an escalation step. Finally, I add 2 steps to materialize the 2 possible outcomes. Either the incident is resolved or it is canceled. Now that I've created the steps I'm interested in, I'm going to create the decisions that can be made at each step. To add a decision to a step, click on Add a Decision to this step. The first decision materializes the action of sending the incident to the technical service for analysis. I'll call it Submit to the Technical Team. To connect the decision to the next step, simply select the next step from the list of available steps. When a connection is established, you can see that the graph is automatically built on the right side of the screen. At the analysis stage, I add 2 decisions. Either the incident is resolved or it was too complex to resolve, and we must escalate to the team of experts. As before, I need to connect my decisions to the following steps. Solved goes to the Solved step, and too complex goes to the Escalation step. At the escalation stage, I would like the actors of the workflow to have 3 possible choices. The first one should be to send the incident back to the analysis step in case some information is missing. I call this decision Missing Information. The other decisions will be Incident Solved or Canceled, if it turns out that it was not a real incident. It can happen. I now connect each decision to its next step. For the decision Missing Information, you can see that the workflow goes back to the analysis step so that the actors can complete the form. Indeed, a workflow is not always linear. The other 2 decisions point to the 2 possible outcomes. The incident is resolved or it is canceled. That's it. When all connections are made, your workflow is complete. You can just save and exit the workflow design environment. You now see the resulting graph in the Workflow tab of the form, and this is what workflow users will see. If you want to learn more about the workflows, there are 2 additional videos. One shows how to improve the workflow, define actors at each step, and define actions that will be automatically triggered. Another shows the workflow in action from the user's point of view. Of course, we can also help you implement your workflows to save you even more time thanks to Pickaform.
Audio Jungle.